All right, we are indeed joined by Jackie Young. Jackie, we didn't talk to you after the game last night. Why don't you tell us what your initial impressions were of the Las Vegas Aces version of 2022?
Yeah, I think everyone was just really excited to go out there and play against someone that wasn't ourselves. It's been a good training camp for us, just learning a new system and playing with new coaches and new teammates. And so we've just had to build that chemistry early on and just start all over. But I think that we gelled together really well yesterday, and we came out and really just played the way the Aces do. And yeah, I'm proud of the way we played yesterday. Yeah, we didn't win, but we did a lot of good things yesterday.
And we were playing at Minnesota. Sylvia Fowles, obviously a WNBA legend, has announced that this is her final year. I know you've only had the opportunity to play against her for a few years, but do you have any specific memories of Sylvia or thoughts on her as a player and what she's meant to the league?
Yeah, I remember watching her when she was at LSU, and so yeah, I mean, I've just watched her since I was a young girl, and it's just pretty cool to play against her, and especially knowing that this is her last year. But she's done a lot of good things for the league and has been here for a really long time. And I know a lot of us just really look up to her and really just think really highly of her.
Jack?
Hi, Jack Levenberg, WNBA lead. There's been a lot of talk so far about the offensive side of the ball for your team and what that's going to look like. But I'm curious about the other side. What do you think the defensive possibilities are going to look like for you guys, and what do you see your role on the defensive side of the ball?
Yeah, we know that we just have to be ready to defend each night. We have a lot of great defenders on our team, and it's going to take all of us to win games. And so I think it's more of like a team defense. Yeah, you have to do your individual assignments, but we know that with our defense, it's a team defense. And if somebody gets beat, we know our help's going to be there. And so I think it's just trusting in each other and knowing that that they're going to be there if you do get beat.
Rafiq, welcome back.
Thank you for bringing me back, Jiggy. Yeah, Jackie, this is Rafiq with Nothing But That Sports Talk. I mean, how have you been able to handle the way last season with the Aces ended from the loss of Game 5 to the all-season transition of Becky Hammond taking over the coaching position for Bill Lambier, and then also with losing Liz Cambage all season to Los Angeles Sparks while in preparation for the season, and also the way you contributed to the preseason game against the Minnesota Lynx.
So you were a little sped up there. I think we had a little janky stuff, but let's talk Becky Hammond and let's talk Liz Cambage. We're going to look a little different without a 6'9" center in the paint.
Yeah, I think we're also super excited to play for Coach. It's a new offense, so that's always exciting. Just getting to learn the new offense and just seeing how we gel together. I thought yesterday was a good example of us just knowing where we're at, knowing where we're supposed to be in the on offensive end, and really just showing what we can do on offense. Yeah, it's a different structure this year. Without having Liz here, we know she's a dominant big, and last year our game plan was to feed Liz in Asia, and so now that we don't have two bigs inside, it's just going to open it up a little bit more for us.
Appreciate your insight. Good luck.
Thank you.
Aislinn?
Hey, Jackie, it's Aislinn Jowers with Beyond Women's Sports. Coming off of last season, going to the Olympics, how have last season prepared you for this season, and what are your takeaways from training camp?
Yeah, we had a good season last year, but we know that we left something on the table, and so I think it's just we really just came in with a good mindset coming into training camp. Everybody was working hard, and we knew that we had to build chemistry with having a new coach and a new offense and new defensive schemes. And so we're really just using this training camp to get ready for the first game. It was nice to be able to play against somebody else, except for ourselves yesterday. But yeah, we're really just looking forward to it and looking forward to seeing all of our work pay off from training camp.
How has playing 3-on-3 improved your game or helped your game since you did that quite a bit last year?
Yeah, 3-on-3 is really physical. I mean, that kind of suits my game. It's fast paced and yeah, so I think just translating that onto 5-on-5, getting out in transition, just being a good defender and being able to hold your own on defense. And so I think that really shows with 3-on-3, with being fast paced, having to play good defense and being able to score 1-on-1, just on that you can get to the basket or whatever it may be, whatever your offensive scheme may be. But I think for me, it just helped me to just play a little bit faster and to be able to create for myself and my teammates.
Amaka?
Bill had a reputation as, a defensive minded coach, if you will. He always wanted to make sure defense is playing well, regardless of what was happening on offense. Would you say that's flipped this season with the focus being on offense and trying to figure it out on that end?
I mean, yeah, but we also know that we have to focus on our defense too. We have a lot of new terminology, and so our defense is just as important as our offense. Yeah, we know that we can score the ball, but we just have to be able to defend and get stops.
All right, thank you very much, Jackie. We should be back with De'Erica Hamby. Yep.